is so big and we are so small. How can we possibly know him in all his fullness? But yet what we do know, even the small bit that we do know, how amazing is it? He is always good. He loves us unconditionally. He has plans for our lives. His plans to prosper us, not to harm us. And he sent his son Jesus to die for us. And he promises to never leave our side. I mean, there's many more things I can't count more than one hand. But, like, even the small bit that we know of God, how incredible it is. And there's so much that we don't know. I find that exciting. I find it exciting that there's how big God is, how tiny I am, and you are. It really humbles me. And when Jesus says in the Bible, "Oh, you of little faith," he's talking to all of us. We all have little faith, really. God is so big that we can only have little faith. The faith that we have, the little that we have, may be really strong, but still, it's only a little. For me, that just humbles me right down to the core. Whenever I'm trying to be my own God, which we all do at some point, we all do quite frequently actually, without even realising it. We try and be our own God. We try and control our own lives and crave control after everything, and we go down what we think is best, but actually God's saying something completely different. We all try to be our own God, but when you realise that actually we have so little faith, God is so big, we are so small. For me, it just flips it around, and I'm like, wow, God, you're that big. The only thing I can do is trust you. I trust you. I have to trust you. You're so big. You're so big. You're too big not to trust. So big yet so small. He came to earth as a baby in a manger. Like God of the universe, this massive, mighty, magnificent God came to earth in human form in a stinky, mucky, like broken stable. And I mean, Jesus throughout his whole ministry was so incredibly humble. He washed the feet of his disciples. He was so humble. Yet he's King, Lord of all. So let's follow Jesus' example. Let's practice humility and realise actually how big God is compared to how small we are.